of course, he even pokes fun at him being the least famous host of SNL. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, I have a he's I'm Gerard Carmichael. I have a HBO special called Rothaniel. In it, I come out as gay." I said, that's why you're hosting SNL." We rolling. We back
We back. We back.
on a Sunday morning.
Let's go.
Excuse us if we look a little tired,
Little time.
a
Little
little
time.
out of it.
Little time.
We be all right.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Episode 50 fucking 6 of the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence motherfucking Taylor number.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the greatest linebackers to ever play the game of football ever.
Yeah.
There's no debate.
Yeah, man.
Argue with your mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight up. I don't. Anyway, before we get into that, but
Mm-hmm.
50 subscribers and counting. Definitely gonna start. Trying to get some more promotion. You know what I'm saying? I think people like what we doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Production good, sound good. We doing everything the way we supposed to,
Yep.
and gonna keep it moving.
Hell yeah. And I'm we getting these videos out. We
Mm-hmm.
getting these videos out. For the
Mm-hmm.
last 2 weeks, so we didn't record last week. Um the show we recorded the week before. I was supposed to have that video up by Monday. Ran out of time. I don't think people understand what goes into editing a video. I didn't. I thought the shit was gonna be easy.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought, oh, I could do. I've been doing sound editing for years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Music, uh, just little skits and shit. I've been doing that for years, just as a hobby. So I'm thinking video editing can't be that hard.
Right, right,
Clip
right,
a
right.
clip here, clip there, change the scene here. No, no,
It's difficult.
no, no. I can do this. I can do the audio in an hour. However long the however long the episode is, that's how long it take me to get the video. I mean the audio up.
Mm-hmm.
That damn video be taking me days. Days. I mean days. Like you need hours of uninterrupted fucking time. And I got 3 kids.
That demands your attention.
Where are you getting uninterrupted time from? But all that being said, because all that shit sound like excuses, it ain't an excuse. I'm getting these motherfucking videos out.
Yeah.
I'm getting them out. I just have to. What we're gonna do is kind of. I'm still trying. I'm still use the 3 angles, the 3 camera angles, but I'm gonna do it differently. Like instead of trying to do the back and forth, I probably use them less, but they're still there and still get the effect. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So the viewing audience ain't getting just some half-ass. Like, 'cause if it's gonna be half-assed, what we need videos for, right?
Well, true,
So
true, true.
we gonna do it right, but we gonna get it out there.
I
I
agree.
was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
Yeah. So I mean, for the most part, like I said, growing and still, being positive about what we're doing, and of course, like I said, bringing more attention to what's going on in the community,
Hell yeah.
what's happening with these fucked up celebrities and the social
We'll
justice
put a
that we're
pause
doing.
on that one for a second, because we ain't gonna get to that till
No,
later.
no, yeah. Much later, much later.
ah,
The week has been popping.
I remember. I remember. I remember. If you notice I got new glasses, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shout out Austere Wear. I'm gonna shout them out, but I have something to say behind that shout out
Okay.
because I this the black owned business feature right now because I had it on my mind to talk about this. I'm gonna talk about it. Everybody, if you need some new glasses, if you just need the frames just for going out or something, there's some nice frames. I love them. Nice quality, good fit. I can see they do your prescription.
Mm-hmm.
So these are prescription glasses.
Good, good, good.
Couldn't see if they weren't. Feel me?
Understandable.
So what I need to say behind that is black businesses, please, 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 please look at yourselves as competitors in whatever industry you are in. And what that means is you have to operate how your competitors operate. If I order some glasses,
Right.
or if I order anything
Yes, sir.
from you, and on your website it says should take 1 to 2 weeks, I should get my shit
In 1 to 2
in one to
weeks.
two weeks. And if I'm not gonna get my shit in 1 to 2 weeks,
Need to email you something.
I need an email or a call. Email, perfectly fine. A call is preferable because a call means you care. You cared enough to call. Hey, listen, man, this is what's going on. We backfield. You get your glasses or whatever on this day. We working on getting them shipped out by this day. It was a whole month before I even realized, goddamn, where my glasses at? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm not saying this to shit on them
No, 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 no.
because once I realized, I'm like, damn, I ordered them glasses, and I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, I did order a prescription. You know, I'm giving them reasonable doubt. They're a small company. Maybe it take them longer to fill the prescription. All right, so I'm going on. I'm looking for information on their FAQs and everything. This is the month after when I finally realized, damn, where my glasses? I'm on the page looking. I don't see customer service number. All they have is email. And then hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I do all of that. I do all of that.
Right.
And nigga, when I get impatient, I'm 2 days. 2 days.
Yes, sir.
And I got a response. So that's what I can say is they did respond, they did handle they once I reached out, I got response and they told me, your stuff should be there by Monday. Then the USPS got involved and my shit was even later because the postal service sucks. And then if any of you male niggas want to bring smoke to my door, just don't, just don't. I buy a dog just for your motherfucking ass. I don't even fuck with dogs, but I buy one for that. But nah, I had that on my mind because I wanted to speak on it because that's what we talked about before when we say support black businesses, buy black. Do I think a lot of black businesses ride that wave of oh, it's cool to buy black, so I'm gonna get business regardless. So I don't have to have good customer service. No, no, nigga, yes you do. You have to have
Still,
great customer service
still.
because you are a competitor. I'm comparing you to anybody else I went and bought anything like what you have from.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have a bad experience with you, but I've had great experiences over here, where do you think I'm more likely to go?
That's right.
As much as I try to buy black, as much as I try to support black businesses, I have no problem with saying, okay, this one ain't the one.
Mm-hmm.
It can go there. It can definitely go there. If I ain't ate KFC since 2008, if I have not purchased from KFC since 2008, some niggas done snuck some shit on me. They done snuck a chicken leg in
Yeah,
on me.
snugget chicken.
Where y'all get this chicken from? KFC. You don't tell me after I ate the shit.
KFC is
But I have
trash.
not paid for KFC since 2008 because of a
Understandable.
racist commercial that didn't even air in America. If I do that, what do you think I'll do to your business
Nigga finito.
and you fucking with my money?
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't fucking with you at
You
all,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
shit
that's
crazy.
where I'm coming from. Like, yeah, I will support you. I will go out my way to support you. But if the service bad,
I'm done. You competing for my dollar.
yeah, black businesses, look at yourselves as competitors. See what your competitors are doing and do it better. If you only got one nigga answering, if you can only get one nigga to answer the phones, get a nigga to answer the phones. But have a phone number where people can call and say, "Yo, I ordered these luxury watches 2 weeks ago, and I ain't got my luxury watches. Where they at? Here's my order number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, sir. Here's ordered blah 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 blah. Oh, you know what? That one was actually backfilled, and we had to
Do
order
this.
from you know how a lot of these companies they do drop shipping, so they order it from a manufacturer. They're not manufacturing it themselves.
Right.
I'm I'm not saying these austere do they shit they sell, but I'm saying if that's the case where they have to order it from a manufacturer or whatever, some shit happens.
It happens.
That's all I wanted to say. I had to get that off my chest because
Yeah, it seemed like it was on your mind, dog.
it been on my. It was gonna be. I was ready to get this shit out last week, but we didn't end up recording,
Right,
so
right,
it
right,
was another week to fester. So
right.
I had 2 extra weeks to think about what I wanted to say and how I was gonna say it, and
Yes, sir.
I think I got my point across clear.
Yep, I agree.
So with that being said, if you do need a pair of glasses, if you do just want a stylish pair of wood frame glasses that look nice, that comfortable fit, they look these are a great fit. They snug on my face. They don't leave the little nose ring marks. Hey, shop Austerewear.
Mm.
AUSTEREWEAR. That's on
Let's go.
Instagram and
Let's go.
austerewear.com. Be mindful that it may take some time because small business, they're backfield. Y'all got
Hey,
to. All right.
let's get into the
Let me
fuckery,
get off
man.
that. Hey, and you know what? We still didn't even fucking introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
we didn't got in the habit of going on, just getting to the get to.
Get to. Hey, well, it's curious here.
And I'm your boy Veezy.
Let's go.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's get to it. NCAA men's and women's finals are today and tomorrow.
Hey, things I saw last night. The Tar Heels beat Duke.
Get his ass out of there. That's the best retirement party you could. That's the best way to send somebody
Yeah.
off on their retirement
First off, I
as
mean,
a loser.
a legendary coaching career, but at the same time, the better team won.
Fuck Duke. It will always be fuck Duke. Fuck Christian Leitner. Fuck Bobby Wagner. I think that's his name. Fuck Grant
Bobby
and
Hurley.
Bobby Hurley. Yeah, definitely fuck him. Fuck Grant Hill and his brother.
Is he?
Tony Hill or whatever the fuck his brother played the 91 championship team
Oh,
that beat my beloved Michigan Wolverines, the Fab Five. I wish I had my shirt on. Damn, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, fuck Duke. Coach K, you a legend, but fuck you too.
fuck you too. Nah.
Hey, I'm sending all the niggas. Hey, they on their way out. They on their way out. Coach
Mhm.
K, he out of there. He did. Hey, what better way to go? You had one Final Four. What better way to go? I mean, the better way to go would have been the
To
one
win.
the whole thing, but
Yeah.
ain't nobody beating Kansas.
I mean, yeah.
Nobody's beating Kansas.
Nobody. Who they got
You
over there?
think North Carolina about to beat Kansas?
You never know. I don't know. I don't know what Kansas got.
A lot of niggas that can play basketball. I watched a couple games. I don't like. I listen. I don't know these guys by name because I don't follow that team.
Right.
But you see highlights and all that, so I can't tell you who's on the team. Who's I'm pretty sure they got a All American or two.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean,
some
the best
shooters.
team will win, but
They beat the hell out
um,
of fucking Villanova.
I heard. But so I mean, but still, very exciting time. May the best team win. Of course, South Carolina on the women's side is still up there.
Let's go.
Love to see Don Staley get another
Yes,
title. So,
let's go.
they got a beast of a forward. Her name, well, she's number 4.
I know you're
She's really
talking about
good.
the girl with the pink
Yeah.
well,
Her
yesterday
name's
it
like
was pink.
Aaliyah something Boston or something like that.
Yeah,
She's nice with it. She's nice with it. So
yeah, she cold.
just want to she hit threes. She doing stuff on the inside, all kind of stuff. But
That that in and out.
mhm.
She is an in and out player, inside outside.
Yeah. But like I said, man, may the best team win.
Let's go, South Carolina.
Deserve.
I don't really have a dog in the men's.
Yeah, not really.
I picked Kansas to win in my bracket, so I ain't gonna win shit because I had them beating Kentucky. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. I had Duke losing in the championship.
No.
Because who the fuck knew North Carolina was gonna be in the Final Four?
Mm-hmm.
If you got North Carolina in the Final Four, you were a North Carolina fan. Because they were shit this year.
Yeah.
They was hot because they won the ACC. I think they won the ACC championship.
Mm.
They was alright. I ain't had them in the Final Four.
True enough.
But yeah, shout out to we can't say that and not acknowledge UConn on the women's side.
Yeah. Definitely most winningest basically school in women's basketball.
Yeah, and this coach has never lost a championship game. Every time he's in it, they win it. So they ain't been in it since 2016, but when they in it, they win it. I remember UConn went on that. How many games? How many years? They just won like
2 years straight.
80 games straight. Didn't lose.
Just didn't lose.
Yeah, so
just kicking butt and taking names.
Can't count them out. That's gonna be a game that comes on tonight. So be watching that one.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing to my baby?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's the game that I'm 100% gonna be watching. And the men's game, I'll tune in. Let's move on. This happened a couple weeks ago.
What's that?
The Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins.
Crazy move. But I get it though. Trying to make space for
They couldn't pay him.
Yeah. I mean, homeboy he got 500 million. What did he get? What was his deal?
He had 100. I think it was 125 million.
For Mahomes deal. You remember what his deal was?
Oh no, it was a lot.
A whole bunch of money.
It was a lot. And see, this the thing.
Clear out some space.
This the thing. This is why I hate that the quarterback position is just so like, oh yeah, you gotta have a great quarterback. Teams have proven that if you have a decent quarterback and just a lights out top defense, you can get to the Super Bowl and win. You can get to the Super Bowl, the Bears, and you can win the Super Bowl. Motherfucking Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They proved that.
Yeah. So you don't need an elite quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's a luxury to have. But look at teams that have them. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, MVP. What they do? Shit.
They choking every year. They
Tampa
choked.
Bay, they won last year, but this year, and if you ask me, Tampa Bay got there because of their defense
No, the
last
previous
year.
year when they won it, but yeah,
Yeah, last year.
yeah,
Well, yeah, last year.
but yeah, yeah, when they won the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
oh yeah, it
they
was the
won because of their
defense.
defense.
It was like all of a sudden, it's like we're gonna stop everything.
Yeah, could fucking do nothing to him.
Could do that to
You had Patrick
him.
Mahomes on the other side with the fucking Kansas City Chiefs throwing the ball all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
Couldn't do that shit against Tampa
mhm.
Tom.
Tampa time. But yeah, man. But I mean, I get what you're saying though.
I'm
It's real
saying
though.
that because teams spend too much money on their quarterbacks, and then when they do that, they're not able to spend money on any.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I mean, for instance, if you look at Jacksonville, Jacksonville gave Blake Bortles like 80 million the year after they went to the AFC Championship, and it was like the defense should get paid.
Yeah,
Everybody agrees that the defense should get paid, but you gave this man who still had a subpar year.
these motherfuckers get rewarded just for being on the team
Yeah,
that just for being the quarterback of the team that went to a championship.
like what
Oh,
a
now I'm
beast
gonna
though.
get a payday. But look at your stats, sir. You threw double
Trash.
digit interceptions,
Come on.
and
Didn't
your
throw
touchdown to interception ratio was what, 2 to 1?
didn't throw over 300 yards on a regular basis. Like just
You
terrible.
didn't crack 4,000 yards. Why should you get paid?
Why should you get paid? That jump is
I
deep.
understand. I understand the Lions giving Matt Stafford the money that they gave him
Mm-hmm.
back in the day. Because this nigga we didn't have no fucking defense. He was the reason we won whatever games we won. All them comeback victories, he did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a defense and teams can't score on you, bruh, get you a legit running game and a nigga that can throw the ball behind a offensive line that don't give up sacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all want to spend $250 million on a quarterback, get them niggas $40 million a year.
Yeah,
You know what $40 million could buy in the NFL?
I'm telling you. Oh, at least
That's
two
three
players.
positions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least 2 to 3.
That's
So,
three positions.
so I mean, Dolphins are making moves like a pro team though. Okay, now you got a real weapon down there. You got a decent quarterback down there. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what can you make happen? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
that's
I'm
basically
I'm anxious to see how that's gonna go because
yeah.
now you got Tua with I want to say four of the fastest receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, so you just like what's up? Like it's time to show and prove, but
Yeah.
maybe it might take more than 1 year. But
Hey, that's when you do shit like that,
mm-hmm.
the window for success is super small
Oh yeah,
because they gave up 5 draft picks.
mm-hmm.
You gave up 3 draft picks this year and 2 from next year.
Crazy.
Y'all got to have success now. Cause ain't no rookies coming in. Ain't no top tier rookies coming in. You find a steal maybe, but ain't no top tier niggas coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no first and second rounders coming in.
No.
But yeah, I like that shit though. I'm glad because I fucks with Miami. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it leads to success.
Deserve.
Hopefully it leads to success. I'm gonna stay in football. This happened a couple weeks ago too, but I wanted to talk about it because I know. Did you see what happened with the player who tore his Achilles while at the pro day?
I heard about it.
Yeah,
Crazy. Did not help him at all.
like just
Nope.
I mean, eventually trainers came out and tended to him, but it's just the lack of I don't want to say affection.
Disregard for the man's safety. Disregard for the man's
Yeah.
future.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, and
Yeah.
and this is what I'm just to play devil's advocate. I don't think the coach is like, what is he gonna do?
No, you're right. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do?
You
I
know,
mean, you can't
so
go up there and pick
the
him
the
up
thing
yourself.
is, the thing is, they don't even acknowledge that this nigga's hurt. Like, yo, you all right? It's just all right. Next man up. Yep,
That's
that nigga
crazy,
hurt. Get him off the field. Come on, do your drill.
man.
What
But
type of shit is that?
you're right. But see, what I mean, but again, it's like okay, it's almost like we're we're nameless to a certain extent. Like you're just a thing to them. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, man, even though you are on your way to making millions of dollars,
He would have been a top 15 pick.
yeah, you on the way
And
to
I
make
watched,
millions of dollars.
hey, David Ojabo, I
Like Jay Z
watched that
said,
nigga play,
still
dog.
nigga,
Yeah,
still nigga.
I watched that nigga play last year, dog. He earned
Mm.
if he would have been top 15, he earned that. He earned it. And now it's just like I think he's still gonna get drafted,
Mm.
but now you go from a first round pick to fourth, fifth. That's millions of dollars.
Drop your stock,
That's millions of dollars
and like I
out the
said,
door.
you don't have a guaranteed position, so now you're gonna be trying to work to get on a roster.
No. Work to get healthy,
Yeah,
then work to get
get
on
on
the
the roster.
roster.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, shout out to him though,
Mm-hmm.
just because hey, he's a baller. Let's talk about AI.
What was AI talking about? What's going on with him?
He gave his NBA top five goats, and he had an interview with the Ghetto Boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I saw a little bit of it.
His top five:
What is, who was it?
MJ, Kobe, Bron, Steph, Shaq, in that order. What you think?
Mm, Steph, not so much.
Who should be
Um,
there instead of Steph?
a center, somebody else. I would say
Which one?
either like an Elijah one or
No,
what?
that's the first center off your.
Um,
If Shaq's already been named, and the first center off your, the first center you think to be up there is Olajuwon,
either between him or England.
not Kareem.
Yeah, he put Kareem in there.
I'm just surprised that the first name you said was Olajuwon.
Well, I mean, when Kareem retired, I was like at the tail end of when I started watching basketball. So his name don't really come up unless you want to say who scored the most points all the time. I saw Elijah Wan play.
Yeah, I saw Olajuwon play too, but I still wouldn't say he was the.
I'm just being real. I saw when he's
I
at
wouldn't
year
say he's
19.
top five.
Well, he's like what 20-something thousand points. Well, I mean, if you go, you say
I can
Kareem, you can say
name
Kareem.
10 players
Mm.
from the '90s that I think would go before Olajuwon.
In his top five. I mean, you put Magic in there. He didn't even put Magic in there.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. And
Oh,
and and what niggas caught Magic on the tail end of his shit just because he retired early.
yeah, he only played 10 years.
Yeah,
Magic only played 10. But I tell you, I don't know when that was recorded, but when
two
they
weeks
did
ago.
the huh?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's when it was recorded. That
Yeah,
particular thing. Well, I obviously saw the All Star game. You saw the All Star game.
yeah.
What Curry did at the All Star game make you put that nigga in that shit.
That's why I'm
That
like
shit was crazy.
I don't have a problem with this list.
Yeah.
I do not have a problem with
It's
this
straight.
list. Steph Curry has the only thing he don't have
Yeah,
is a Finals MVP.
that's it. He got a lot of trophies.
That's it. He got
Mm-hmm.
records. He got MVP awards,
Mm-hmm.
All Stars, All Pro, All NBA, whatever you want to call it. All Pro. It's football.
Unanimous MVP.
Yeah. So if you want to put Steph Curry in your top five, go right ahead. I know niggas' arguments is, well, I wouldn't put Steph above AI. AI is putting Steph above AI. So that should let you know what AI thinks about Steph.
Right. Nigga
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Because listen, here's the difference. You ask Kobe who's in his top five. Kobe's in his top five. You ask Jordan who's in his top five. Jordan's in his top five. I don't know if you ask Bron who's in his top five if Bron's in his top five. That's the kind of person he is.
Mm.
If you ask Steph who's in his top five, I think Steph is in his top five.
Mm. I mean,
And if
it
if if you would have asked AI last year who was in his top five,
might have been different.
I think AI's in his top five.
Oh, you mean naming themselves?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you ask Kobe, who is in Kobe's top five?
Oh yeah.
Kobe he's either going to say I'm number one or number, matter of fact, he's already said it. He's already said he's better than Jordan.
Yeah, he did.
He said it. Jordan was asked about it and laughed. Because Jordan thinks Jordan is the greatest.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Jordan said that's disrespectful to all the people who played for him. I can't measure myself up against guys I've never played against.
When did he
But
say that?
in the interview, just like you
What
watch the interview,
year?
I said, I don't know what year.
Or was it recently? Or was it
No,
back when he was playing?
no, I was back. It was years ago.
Jordan was asked about it after Kobe said it. And he smirked and laughed. I didn't say he said that he was the best, but he laughed. Because
Y'all
in
cocky.
his mind, he know.
He know
He
what?
know
He know what?
that he's the best player.
Yeah, but that's what they do. Dudes is cocky to the extent where they got to self advertise, self promote themselves. I get it.
Yeah, because if he agreed with Kobe, he would have said, "Yeah, Kobe's the best," and then that would have shut everybody the fuck up about who's top three.
Yeah,
But
but
if
he
you
not gonna say
ask
that.
Kobe who's in your top five, Kobe's gonna say Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, whoever.
Yep. Right.
Right, and they're gonna ask Jordan about it, and they're gonna ask LeBron about it,
And then they gonna debate some more.
and there it is. But like I said, I'm not sure I've heard an interview where LeBron said like I'm number one.
He said he's the greatest of all time
He
before.
did.
Hell yeah.
Oh well, then there it is. Shut me up.
I mean, shoot, because he said like during like certain finals,
The nigga came in and said I'm King James.
and he just says, hey, that's when I knew I was the greatest of all time. Okay, that was real dismissive. But but no, but I get it though. But I get it.
Was he saying that in like? Was he saying that
No,
lightly or
no,
was he?
in a serious fashion because of I think after I think the Cavaliers winning it that time it's like we down 3-1 and they came back and won.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's like well, at that point I knew I was the greatest of all time. Okay, all right.
Man,
When you look at the dramatic, the cinematic finish and all that stuff, and the
yeah,
way he hit like two back-to-back 40-point games,
yeah.
all right, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't finna
No,
argue with
I'm,
his. If listen, I have nothing against anybody thinking they the best at what they do,
mhm.
especially if they exceptional at what they do.
Well, like for a rapper, no rapper's gonna come out and say I'm number two.
Exactly.
So that's all right.
That's the point I'm making.
Right.
That's the point I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
AI, you would think is somebody that believes he's top five. You would think,
Yeah.
just because. I mean, just because of what he brought to the game.
Hey, 6'1", 20 something, 26,000 points.
Yeah,
He got busy.
yeah, yeah. He might not have all
Just
the accolades as
all
everybody
the
else, but
trophies, but what
you who
the
said it? Who said it?
yes.
If AI was 6'7",
Kobe said that.
Kobe said it.
Just
Yeah,
be glad he won 6'5", 6'6".
yeah. So
Been a problem.
right, and Shaq at number five. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the only thing about the Curry being on there is being that you just feel like he has more to do. And I mean, he's got the trophies and all stuff, but you just still think because he's still playing now,
mm-hmm.
it's like you feel like he still has more to do to cement his legacy, even though it's pretty damn good already.
Yeah, and it, whatever he adds to it.
So for another feather in his hat,
I mean, every 3-pointer this nigga make just extends that record.
yeah, that's all.
And
But he's
it's
doing it
like I
every
said,
day.
that is going to be the unbreakable record,
Oh yeah,
unless one of these young dudes come in making 200, 3-pointers a year for the
come on,
next 10 years.
like that. It's gonna stand the test of time.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like the niggas that are shooting threes now
Mm-hmm.
ain't the caliber of player that Steph is.
Mm-hmm.
like a Duncan Robinson.
Right.
Yeah, you the fastest or whatever, but is your career gonna last that long to break Steph Curry?
Mm. Nah, that's a good point.
You're a role player. Trey, I don't know, Trey Young might.
You never know.
Oh, keeping in basketball, but on the COVID side of things.
What's that?
Oh, Kyrie playing home games now.
Yeah. So now look, this is the thing. This the bullshit. After all that ostracized and all that public ridicule that man got, he
Mm-hmm.
ended up lifting it anyway. All them people owe that man an apology, and he ain't have to put none of
Stephen
his
A.
money.
Smith.
Yep, owe him an apology. This is egregious. This is messed up. You're endangering everybody.
And
Come
they
on,
said, like Katie said it, they said, we got people working here that don't have to be vaxxed, but he can't play.
don't make don't make sense. Everybody did what they did. It was whatever you felt was necessary was necessary for you.
I'm just glad this shit is starting. COVID itself ain't going away, but the fear and the stigma
That they had when they first started.
is starting to go away. And
Mm-hmm.
people are starting, maybe we can live with this shit like we live with the flu, like we live with whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You get it, you get it, treat yourself. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
And keep it moving.
We ain't got to lock ourselves in the house and all this other shit. I'm glad. I'm glad. People going out, enjoying each other, enjoying people's time, people's company.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking ain't gotta wear a mask every goddamn where. I still
Absolutely.
I still wear a mask some
Oh yeah,
places.
I'm still wearing my shit.
I still wear a
I
mask some
feel
places.
bad that I'm not wearing my mask as much as I should because some of y'all niggas out there sick and you got the heebie-jeebies and germs, and I don't want that shit. So I need to tighten up. So you can everybody else, you can breathe all the germs you want. Finna get on. Oh my god, I need to start putting
That's
my
it.
shit back
It's
on.
funny because they opening up. They people going back to work now.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see a rise in flu cases.
Oh, I'm sure.
Them shits. Because when people was wearing masks and had to be isolated, and if you felt sick, you couldn't come to work, or you couldn't. They were telling you to stay home.
Mm-hmm.
All the shit you should be doing anyway,
That's
COVID
it.
or not. If you feel sick, stay home. Motherfuckers, motherfuckers wasn't coming to work with COVID, but they was coming to work with the flu.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't tell you how fucking many times I had to sit at a desk across from somebody who was
Hey.
snorting up, blowing their nose every 5, 10 seconds. Like, dog, go home.
Man,
I had to get up like, yo, can I change desks? Because I don't want this nigga to get me sick.
hey. Well, when we was wearing it regularly and all that stuff, I get it. Folks don't like being locked down. That was the best I ever breathed for a year.
Bruh, I'm going to hurt people's feelings
Best
going
I
back to work. You know why?
best I
Because
breathed.
I'm going to keep my mask on me. And I
Best I
hey,
breathed.
I'm going to isolate, but I ain't finna be like on some, oh, you can't talk to me type shit. But first time I hear a nigga cough in the office, my mask going back on. Why are you wearing your mask? Because that nigga got the flu, and I don't want it.
Nope.
I survived this long without getting it.
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Kyrie though, because he stood on his morals
Yep.
and he playing home games now.
There you go. Where we at? Where we at with it?
That Leah Thomas shit was so long ago.
Yeah, that shit's trash. But
You know,
you know, you.
we was
But
gonna
we talked about it though.
we talked about it, but it was a follow up because the girl that came in second was from Florida, so
Mm-hmm.
DeSantis had something to say about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He was like, that he didn't win it.
Yeah,
We not
she's the
gonna
real winner.
we not gonna recognize it. Emma Emma, what's her name? Went
And,
is the real champ,
and,
which I
and
agree with. But
yeah, which is cool. But the thing is, the way they tried to section off into a political thing, it just always like beyond me. Like
everything's
it's just,
political.
yeah.
Everything's
But as an
political.
old man, well, the leftists are pushing this type of agenda, and the right are
Dog,
saying this.
DeSantis is the stop woke nigga. He's the stop woke dude.
He's stupid.
Yeah, it's
He's,
okay to be woke about some things. And you know what? I hate that they co-opted the term woke,
I hate that too.
bruh.
We're gonna take y'all saying
White people take and take and take and just fuck everything up. It was so cool to say, "Stay woke,
Sean
stay
said,
woke, stay woke," and know what it means.
yep, can't do it.
But now every motherfucking uh, let's what do you call it? Every progressive or liberal ideology is considered woke now, which it ain't.
It's not just to be like anything goes is not cool either. I don't know. It's crazy.
All right, we back. Technical difficulties like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna tell y'all I forgot to plug the camera in. But what the fuck was he even talking about?
DeSantis and that bullshit. Well, the left is right is bullshit. Like how
Oh yeah, yeah,
people
yeah. Cause I
these
was gonna
labels.
say a lot of that shit is propaganda too.
It is.
And believing propaganda ain't being woke.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like you just see so much stuff, and people don't put stuff in. Like context is everything. Context is everything. And this, the way they just try to spin this, like I said, all of a sudden this is the left or whatever side. This is the woke side. This is the side that's not homophobic. We're saying we're tolerant of this
Yeah,
and all that stuff. Like, no, that's not it. Like, first off, you coined that phrase from us being aware of your bullshit.
right,
That's the woke part.
right.
Like what y'all are doing is just some other shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not woke.
it's
and,
not. It's not. Like it's just it's wrong context.
like,
Wrong
dog, if you
context.
look at the if you look at the if you look at sleep and woke in a literal sense, when you sleep, you unconscious. You're not aware of what's going on.
Right.
When you're woke, you are aware of a woke person sees the bullshit propaganda that they trying to push with putting gay shit into everything.
Mm.
But uh rightists or right wing would
Mm-hmm.
say if you're tolerant of gay folk, you're woke. No, motherfucker.
No.
No, not at all.
Again, just white people coining our terms and phrases and trying to make it theirs and just using it wrong.
Wrong. Loud and wrong.
Absolutely wrong.
But yeah, I didn't even want to talk about that much. This was funny. This was funny. It was a Shell and a BP gas station in
Mm-hmm.
Waukesha, Wisconsin. They were suing Woodman's Grocery for selling their gas too cheap.
What?
Cause gas higher than the motherfucking. So I think they were selling it. I think they had to sell their gas for like four something,
Mm-hmm.
and Woodman's was selling it for like $3.99 or some shit.
Let's
And
go.
the grocery store is like right across the street from both of these gas stations, so they losing business. So they sue them, saying, "Hey man, y'all, you got to raise your gas prices." But the grocery store is like, "No, the fuck we don't. You not our competitor.
Mm-hmm.
Our competitor is the Sam's Club down the street selling their shit $3.89."
Come on.
I don't know how that gas shit work, but look, if they can sell their shit for cheap, why don't y'all sell y'all shit for cheap? Cause we
Mm-hmm.
not gonna make no money on the gas stations. Don't make money off gas anyway. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Watch the movie Gas
Okay.
with
I'll check it out.
with Flex. I always want to call him Flex Washington. It's Flex Alexander, the nigga from One on One.
Okay.
Him and Jesus Christ, what is that dude's name, man?
Is a serious movie?
No, it's a comedy.
Oh, comedy.
But but the the thing, it has something to do with they gas station getting closed down and bought out by some uh real estate developer, whatever. But that's beyond the point. But in that movie, it tells you gas stations don't make no money selling gas. I been knew that.
Cool, cool,
A gas
cool.
station owner told me that. We don't make no fucking money selling gas. You know how you make money? All these snacks, this convenience store shit.
That's how they get it.
Back in the day, before they started doing the convenience store shit, what were they? Service stations. They made money off the service.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, when gas was being sold for like 99 cents,
Mm-hmm.
but you paid for something else, or you went and got your car washed, or you went and got your tires changed, your tires checked, or some shit like that. Like all them old gas stations you see, or maybe they've been torn down or upgraded. But remember them old gas stations where you'd see a garage next to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were service stations. I mean, shit, they don't make no fucking money selling gas.
Yeah.
You know who make money selling gas?
Ooh.
The oil company.
Oh yeah. They post their profits. They said it's the best.
Hell
They
yeah,
all
it
got
is.
money.
Gas $4 fucking.
Those so like I
They
said,
living it up.
the motherfuckers like Chevron, Amco, who be funding that NASCAR shit, they having a fucking great,
They
few
living
months
it up.
living it up.
It's $4 a gallon. They can't be happier,
I'll
man.
never forget that
Fuck
shit.
y'all.
What was
This is
it?
what I don't understand.
Mm.
With gas prices being so high, why don't the president make a push to a focus on a different type of energy? I don't know, like electric cars.
Like now, like this would be the time.
Perfect time. Get them a grant so they can drop the price so regular people can buy them shits. And let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck gas. Fuck gas.
Man,
Fuck it.
no, $40 get you like 8 gallons of gas.
Yeah.
40
And
shit.
it ain't just petroleum that you put in your car. If your stove run on gas, your heat run on gas, your motherfucking shower run on gas, your goddamn your goddamn energy bill is high as fuck.
Gotta be.
High as fuck.
Gotta be.
So yeah, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck y'all for suing them niggas. They sell their shit whatever they want. Disney is no longer saying boys and girls in park greetings to promote gender inclusion. I don't know how that happened.
A past, well, a guy that I work with coaching, he made a statement about that, and he was like saying that it's not a place for kids. It's funny how, I mean, of course, we say this time, white people,
Mm-hmm.
how white people feel as though uh, God fits in their agenda as to what other people should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I get it. I guess Disney's trying to come along with the times, but to make it seem like, man, this is a window for Satan or some shit like that.
Disney doing that in response to the fucking
In response to what?
the don't say gay bill. I don't like that it's called the don't say gay bill. The parental rights and education bill.
But yeah, well,
Because they had the walkouts and everything, and Disney employees was walking out because I don't know some shit, and Disney had to say something about how they don't agree with the bill. The bill is law now. He signed the shit, so you can't do shit about it. The bill's law now. What are you gonna do?
so what is it like? You can't
We talked
infuse
about the
talking about
shit.
sexuality to elementary students or what?
Third grade and below. Why do
Mm,
people have a problem with that?
I
You
don't know.
want a third? What grade your kids in?
Fourth and second.
Second grader. You want her? Which one is younger?
My son.
Okay. You want them learning about sex?
Nope.
My daughter in the third grade. I don't want her learning about sex. I don't. Sex. Period. homosexuality, heterosexuality,
No, none of it.
gender fluidity. I don't want to learn about none of that shit because she's a kid. She don't need that. She don't need to be stressed out about that shit. You know, them people that have to deal with that, they stressed. They're fucking stressed
Why they
and
stress?
confused
Why they stress Veezy?
because they chose a stressful lifestyle.
That and be that as it may, it is like some people like, well, they've always been like, no, you decided this is what you
You
wanted to do,
decided that's what you want to do
and now it's like, well, how the
because
fuck do
it's
I tell the world about my choice to
yeah,
do this? And that is not phobic. That is not hating. It's just you chose that shit. Now you're stressed about
and people want to they keep trying to remove the fact that it's a sexual preference being gay or being straight. It's a preference.
it. It still is.
It's a preference.
It is.
It's a preference. Whatever turns you on, turns you on.
What you prefer?
It's what you prefer.
I prefer chicken, not beef.
I prefer fruity pebbles, not Fruit Loops. I've tried.
I prefer cinnamon toast crunch, not honeycomb. It's a preference.
I prefer chocolate milk, not white milk.
But I mean, man, it's crazy
But I
though.
prefer vanilla ice cream, not chocolate ice cream.
Oh man, the conundrum. Nah. But I mean, but it's real though. And the
but
thing is,
that,
they
go
keep
ahead,
pushing
go
that.
ahead.
Well, I'll just say like they push these things, but it's like this these conversations, but they're missing common sense.
Hmm.
And still, even with us, having this dialogue, I'm still not saying, "Hey, kids, you shouldn't be that." Hey, if that's what you feel in your heart, that's fine. You do that. But as far as for me in my house, I should have somewhat of a say over what what I think is going
Yeah,
to encounter my child.
yeah. Like, okay, here's the thing. If Susie decides she wants to be gay and she's in the third grade, that's
Uh,
fine for Susie. But Susie being gay doesn't mean that my daughter, who hasn't even thought about it, needs to have that introduced into her thought process.
there, yeah, and
Ain't even thinking about it.
and it shouldn't even be thinking about it. And because you want this particular one person in here
Mm-hmm.
to feel comfortable, I'm gonna let all of y'all know about it, so all of y'all can have this crazy
Yeah.
ass thing in y'all head because I want this one person to feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm. I seen a graphic.
It's
I seen a
crazy.
graphic where it showed um, people who identify as I think it was gay or queer or whatever by generation, and they had from baby boomer all the way up to Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna let you guess which one had the higher percentage.
This one right here.
Gen Z. It was
This one,
like
yeah, this one.
26%.
So it's like so then it's like okay, so now with that being said, or maybe some people could say or make the argument that it wasn't reported, but it's something that's trendy. It's in their face. They seeing
Mm-hmm.
it all the time. You're trying your best to normalize it. So that's why the
Yeah,
numbers is up.
yeah. And it's also like a lot of the older people that felt that way back then still feel that way now and are coming out now. But it's still a small amount of them. I don't know. I don't. I'm not. I'm not.
There's a whole
I'm
bunch of
not
stuff
a
that I don't
statistician
understand.
on the shit. Like I don't know who is or who ain't.
Shit just don't make no sense. I never understood the fact of why sexuality and all this stuff is such a scarlet letter. Like this is like such a big deal to be talking about. Um, Side note, comedian, the whatever, Carmichael,
I was just yeah. That's
black dude.
that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
segue into,
yeah. Dude come out say he's gay. The fuck? Who cares?
bruh. I'm gonna tell you. He came out on his. The. I didn't watch the HBO special.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm on Twitter this morning and I see his name trending. Like, why is Gerard Carmichael trending?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he do have that HBO special, but why would he be trending off an HBO special? Oh, he hosted Saturday Night Live last night. Okay. So I'm watching his monologue, and of course, he starts out talking about what he's not going to talk about. We'll get into that later. But he says, you know, of course, he even pokes fun at him being the least famous host of SNL. I'm like, you're probably right.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I have a he's I'm Gerard Carmichael. I have a HBO special called Rothaniel. In it, I come out as gay. I said, that's why you're hosting SNL. Because nobody really mentioned him since the Carmichael show.
Which I thought was good.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But again, you see
Man.
the let's lift him up, put him on a pedestal because of his sexual preference. Not because of his because of that sexual preference. Because
And
that's
his
the
friends
type of black man we want to
push to y'all.
push to y'all. This is how we want you niggas.
And the thing is, like, won't nobody ever come out and say this is
And it's funny
that's crazy though.
because, bruh, I've seen Gerard Carmichael do stand up. Previous, not this one, but previously. His
Mm-hmm.
whole demeanor changed. I don't know. I don't understand how coming out as gay changes your demeanor. Because if you've seen him on the Carmichael show, if you've seen him doing stand up before, he's always been tall, lanky, or whatever. But in watching him do Saturday Night Live,
But he gets a little more feminine.
a little more, a lot more. Hand like the hand doing all this, and
Oh no.
he's you know, I'm like I'm before he even said it, I'm like, it's something different. Why you look like that? Why you acting like that? Then he said, I come out as gay. I'm like, there it is. Because I've seen you do stand up before. Right? You wasn't like that. You
No.
wasn't doing none of that shit.
And people don't get it. And then it's like, and if you say something about it, well, no, it's not. Well, like you said, look how they prop them up. All of like I said, this is how we want y'all. You know, it's so crazy. And of course, it's the conspiracy theory of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, this is how, like I said, this is how we want y'all. We want y'all to not reproduce,
Yep.
and we want to be able to basically whoop y'all ass if we had to, because you're feminine now. You're feminine, and you know what I'm saying. Like can't reproduce. That what you want. You don't want no dude to be like, fuck you. I'll
Yeah.
beat your
That's
ass.
what it is. They don't want us to
They
reproduce.
they don't want that. They don't want to. Yep, and I take your woman too. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you can't say that.
They don't
But
want
yeah,
that.
they don't want us to reproduce, but they want to reproduce through us.
Mm-hmm.
They want to marry our women, have a bunch of mixed breed babies, and
Uh,
then just
the commercials are
and the
like
mixed
it'll be
breed babies
plenty,
marry white people, and they just want to weed out all the blackness. Eugenics.
and
It's
it's all
eugenics.
on TV,
It's eugenics.
and they showing it
That's
over
why
and over
I
again.
used to believe in the one drop rule, the one drop rule. I, I'm out the door with that shit now.
Mm,
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck it. I mean, 50-50. All right. 25%. Mm-mm.
mm,
12.5%. Bro, you mean that means you have one great grandparent who was black.
well, like I said, it's
And
gonna
you
come
probably
down to
look
the
like this side of my hand.
hey, well, my man, what Nas say? He say I'm the last realest nigga alive. What else? One of the songs on God's Son.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's gonna be that for real. I'm the last.
Hey, that's what they're trying to do. Cause like you can make the argument. You can make the argument what's black or what's not. There's a lot of black people in America that ain't 100% black. I'm not. I know for a fact I'm not. I have a great something up there was a slave master, the one that I know about, right?
Mm,
And then I did my ancestry thing and said I'm like 12%, maybe I think European. might have been a lower number. I'm saying 12% because that's the average. So I'm like, I know that you can't really say what's black or what's not black. I'm black because I have two black parents. But if I have a percentage of European in me, it's double that for one of my parents
Mhm.
because that's how it goes 50-50, right?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I feel you, but
I'm not a geneticist.
yeah.
I'm just good with numbers.
But I'm with you though, man. I just like I said, always seem like racism, sexuality. It seems like it just drives and steers this country's whole culture,
Yeah.
and it's like this.
And they
We
figuring out ways
yeah,
to let's see how we gonna get rid of these niggas.
that's it. Cause like
Because if
black
they all
people,
gay, they gonna die off with no offspring. And
there you go,
if we marry all they women,
there you go. And then
we
black
we
people
gonna
need got
reproduce them out.
they got to still stay at the bottom no matter what,
You know,
no matter what.
we can be 1% African down the line if we're 95% European. They don't give
Mm-hmm.
a damn. They don't give a damn. That octamaroon shit. What was what they said Tiger Woods was?
Damn, called it cablation.
Capoclasian.
Like nigga, yeah, that
Bruh,
mugshot says nigga.
it's eugenics, man. It's eugenics.
Yeah,
It's
real talk.
eugenics, and it's the study of what is eugenics. I don't know. I'm gonna edit this big long pause out to make it seem like I had it up here.
Interesting.
The study of how to arrange reproduction within a human population to increase the occurrence of heritable characteristics regarded as desirable.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that's just the first part of the
The lighter
definition.
you are, the better you are.
No, that means they mix with us so that they inherit our dominant genes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can still have dominant genes, but your recessive genes show, especially if the dominant genes are 2%, 5%,
Mm.
but it's still in there, still like, bro, watch my
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We keep going. We can keep going.
watch the mouth. Watch. Look it up yourself, because I'm not a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
scientist. So you're not gonna get a great definition from me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I know about it, but I don't know about it.
Right. What's next? What's next, though?
We've been going for an hour.
God damn. Let's go. I'll finish it up.
Let's say that for last, because I don't really want to talk about it. I just want to say something about it. Joyner Lucas,
Yeah.
this Machine Gun Kelly, and he wants out of Lollapalooza.
He wants out of it.
He said he didn't want to be in it. I don't. They put him on a flyer, and he said he told them he ain't gonna be there. But he said something about MGK corny something because they put him as the headliner, and then Joyner Lucas was gonna be opening for him or some shit.
Well, I put it like this, man. It's a any look is a good look, to keep you out there. Like Joyner Lucas is not a big name. Okay, you got a song with Eminem. You are a great rapper,
Why is
but
everybody
you know,
that think because they got a song with Eminem that they on the level of Eminem?
yeah, he's definitely not. Joyner Lucas is
Like I got a song with Eminem. Eminem do songs with everybody.
he's still an up and coming rapper. He's not a household name.
Eminem does songs with everybody. If
Yeah,
you're a decent rapper, you can get a feature. You know why? Because he wants to say he rapped with
a
and
decent
held
rapper.
his own with everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't understand it. But the MGK thing, like, dog, that's like a rap beef nobody cares about. Nobody wants to see that. Who cares? And the MGK dude also, I think he doesn't even necessarily even want to be associated with rap no more. He says he's made more money acting like a
Acting.
rocker.
Yeah.
than being a rapper.
So
Same
so
kid,
do that.
same thing like
So do
Kid
that.
Rock, punk
So
ass
do
nigga.
that.
I hate Kid Rock
So do
too.
that. Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck Kid Rock.
So do that. All right, let's move on. That nigga ain't from Detroit, man. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He from Warren. I don't
What's
know
wrong?
where Kid Rock from. He ain't from Detroit. Not carrying that goddamn flag around like what he do. He ain't from Detroit, bitch
Lame.
ass. I told you Tyler Perry was weird.
I saw
I
I
told you
saw
that
what you
nigga was a
put.
motherfucking weirdo.
Oh my God.
Hey, you just
We ain't gonna
mentioned.
stay on this. I'm just gonna mention it. This nigga,
It's bad.
this nigga is weird, dog. I don't even want to say
SMH.
it.
SMH.
I don't even want to.
How this nigga gonna talk in the Medea voice while he having sex? And why would you make that
And
public
why would
about a
you
woman?
admit it? Like, why would you even say it? Even if you was joking.
Shit, it must be. And you got the one that's like, whoever the chick is who wants you to speak in that voice,
She weird as fuck
she
too.
weird too. And might have like
Hey, look, I don't know.
they gay
It's a
fetish.
whole kink culture that I don't want no parts of. So maybe that's
Hey, do your thing, homeboy.
yeah.
That shit weird.
All right, man. Look,
Moving on.
Anthony Mackie purchased 20 acres of land, so he's gonna build him a film studio in New Orleans.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Ain't really had the need to use too much. I say I ain't really the sound effects guy. That's you.
Yeah.
But when they come across,
You
when it's time to use them, I use them.
doing a good job.
I like that shit. I like it, and hopefully you're gonna make better quality films than Tyler Perry because I hate. It's one of the things I hate about Tyler Perry. That you have all these resources and just the shit that you make does nothing to further the black community at all.
The
Yeah, you giving
oval,
niggas
ruthless.
jobs, you giving niggas jobs, but the shows, you, I mean, come on, man, come on, come on. It used to be you push, uh, he spread his religious message through Medea, but now he just using Medea to dress up and be funny and be weird. So Anthony Mackie, I hope to see some superhero movies come out of that studio. Just some great shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just some great shit. Hopefully. Oh, and also, uh, the For Us By Us network just launched on the first on April
Mm-hmm.
1st. I'm gonna check that out because they got you. You know who Damon John is, right?
Mm-mm.
The founder of Fubu.
Oh yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
partner is his partner, and I forgot the nigga's real name, but he goes by Rush. They founded this streaming platform. So I guess y'all can call this a black owned feature too. They founded the Forest by Us Network, the streaming platform. They got original content. Um, you know, it's something that can compare to Netflix.
We're gonna shop FTSD on these streams.
Ooh, well, y'all don't want to see us on no fucking. But yeah, I'm here for all that shit, man. I'm here for all that shit.
Deserve.
For Us by Us, Anthony Mackie Film Studio. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Grammys are tonight,
Fuck the Grammys.
as always. But we still got to talk about rap album of the year.
Who got it?
Kanye, Cole, Nas, and Tyler the Creator up for it.
Oh yeah, Nas up again for what? King's
King's
Disease
Disease
too.
2.
I feel like they just giving him trophies just because he ain't never won one before.
Well, he's not gonna win this one. King's Disease, that was the one.
King's Disease 2 sounds better than King's
It
Disease
does.
1.
It does, but he's not gonna win it.
Nah, who's gonna win?
Donda's gonna win it.
You think so?
It's either gonna be Donda or it's gonna be Tyler the Creator.
All right. And you know what? If Kanye wins, he will outdo Will Smith's moment.
He ain't invited. They didn't invite him to the
Oh,
Grammys because of
oh,
that Pete Davidson bullshit
oh,
that we not gonna talk about.
no. All right, well, okay, then that means it's safe then. Because I want to say, if he go to the Grammys, he will outdo that moment.
Especially if he don't win.
If he don't, hey, stop the production now.
He gonna walk up and slap Tyler the Creator.
Yep, give me the microphone. But I would tell you this: Tyler the Creator is about it. He might be a fruit cup, but he is definitely about throwing them hands.
Yeah.
He throwing hands at his concert regularly.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna slap him.
Yeah.
But what I noticed, a highly anticipated album that came out that is not nominated for a Grammy.
Mm-hmm. What's that? Mm-hmm. Which one?
Girls like girls where I'm from. Girls
Oh.
like girls where I'm from.
Oh, that's interesting. And how do you get a
Cause Drake don't make no good fucking music.
but how do you do get a Tyler the Creator album over a Drake album? Then Drake is on the radio.
Good for him.
Drake got better songs.
Drake is oversaturated.
You not
Have
wrong.
have you heard Tyler the Creator's album?
Never.
So how you gonna say he has better music?
I heard a couple songs. Trash.
Newer songs?
Nope. Have you heard it?
I've heard a few songs. They ain't that
Is
bad.
it okay? Because
not that bad.
all they do is just random rhyming with no substance, zero substance.
You talking about Odd Future?
Oh, his regular shit by himself is better.
Listen to it.
Right.
I'm not gonna say I'm a big Tyler the Creator fan. I'm not gonna give you any.
Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm not gonna give you any fucking like songs come across my Pandora.
All right, I'll check it out.
Songs come across my Pandora, and the song that played I liked.
All right, I'll take your recommendation.
Don't take my recommendation. I'm not recommending you. I'm telling you to listen for yourself. Bro, that is one of my pet peeves. Don't ever take nobody recommendation for nothing. Listen for yourself.
I'm not,
because this is what I hate when a motherfucking movie come out and everybody and their mama hate it, and it make me not want to watch it. But then I watch it. I'm like, you bitches, that movie was great. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
nigga, have you lost your mind?
Well, I mean, as far as my rap catalog and resume, everybody I like is great. So I guess I'll check.
Yeah, but Griselda ain't none of the Griselda getting a Grammy neither.
Because they green as fuck. That's why. and those are great.
I would think they should be. I would think they should be.
They're definitely some of the better albums of 2022.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's close this out by talking about this Oscar shit.
All right.
We ain't gonna stay on it long.
Yeah.
What did you think about the slap?
First, of course, I thought it was staged. I felt like he braced himself for the hit, but of course, find out that it was real. It's bullshit. As a man, I'm not coming up and slapping a smaller man. I'm not. If I can physically best you, and I know that I can, there's no kudos and no in doing that. So no. No, what you think? That shit was a bitch ass move.
I think Will need to get the fuck away from Jada Pinkett. Hurts me to say that because I used to love Jada Pinkett. Way back in the day, Jason's lyric, Low Down Dirty Shame, Set It Off. Jada was my boo. But seeing how she carrying herself now, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
what is you on? Why are you putting this man through this? Why am I watching a clip of Will laughing and then 5 seconds later he walks up on stage and slaps somebody? Because he obviously got a look from you because we saw that you didn't like the joke. So you sent him on that dog ass. Why did you not stop him from embarrassing himself? This nigga is, bruh, he had a movie that's supposed to come out on Netflix. They put that shit on the hold. Bad Boys 4. Yeah, Bad Boys 4 is supposed to be coming out. They supposed to start shooting for it. They put that shit on hold. A lot of other production is probably gonna start coming out, and a lot of other shit is gonna be put on some wait and see type shit.
Yeah.
He had to resign from the academy. He embarrassed himself on national TV
Yeah.
because of you.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
least you could have did was say, "Baby, nah, this ain't the time. We'll handle it." Uh,
It,
niggas need to understand when y'all with a toxic bitch. This ain't got nothing to do with alopecia. This ain't got nothing to do with fucking jokes. It's just jokes. Cause I seen niggas make that comment. You can't just say it's just jokes no more.
yes, you can.
You can. But it ain't got nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with this nigga being with a toxic female who sent him on a fucking mission that is going to hurt his career. May not destroy it, because it's still Will Smith. If he does make a movie, niggas gonna watch it because
But
he's a
you gonna
great
remember.
actor.
Yeah, but you gonna remember that.
Yeah.
You
But no,
done.
no, 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 no. It's still gonna hurt his career because I don't know what resigning from the academy means, but it probably means he's never gonna win another. He's never gonna be considered for another award. But like, who really gives a fuck about the Oscars? But I'm assuming they do,
Yeah.
right? I don't. They do.
Right.
But so since he has to resign, he's probably not gonna be considered for another award. It's probably gonna affect him with other shit like the Golden Globes. You know what I'm saying? Or other
We don't know what your dumb ass gonna
SAG
do.
awards. They, something might happen with the SAG. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might lose the Oscar. Hell, Chris Rock might wake up one day and say, "You know what? I was slapped on national TV by a nigga that's worth $500 million.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to be worth $500 million."
Yeah.
Like, and then let's bring it to this. You walked on stage and you slapped a comedian while he was telling jokes. What if it wasn't Chris Rock? What if it was a different comedian? You walk up and slap the right comedian, he might not fight you back. But you know what's gonna happen? It's jokes on you the rest of the night. I'm changing my whole show the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bruh, I'm not a comedian, but if I was a comedian, walk up on stage and slap me. The show is about you now. Everybody's gonna get a laugh at your expense. And I dare you to come up here and try to slap me again. I wasn't ready for it the first time.
This time, let's go.
This time I'm ready.
But man, people, you know, of course, everyone has their perspective, but when you look at it, G.I. Jane, you look at this stuff in context. Okay, it's public record. She said on in an interview that she had alopecia. All right, okay, it make you feel bad, but there are clips of her saying that she don't care what people think about her bald head.
Yeah.
Okay, granted. Demi Moore was in that movie. That movie was a hit movie,
Mm-hmm.
and she was a hero in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The joke was light.
The joke was lame. It wasn't funny.
It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny, but it was lame and light. And for you to take that particular moment to do that, it was like an opportunity. It's like, man, I'm feeling tough in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the bigger man, whatever. It ain't about defending no one's honor.
And it's on TV. He ain't gonna do nothing because he on his job.
Yeah, so man, it was just a terrible moment, man. And what got me was just how many women actually thought that was cool. There's lots of women who went to school with us who thought that moment was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like that shows me how stupid you are.
That's the type of chick that
Like you stupid.
like.
Or pump you up to do some
You ever
shit
seen that
and be fucking
meme?
your homeboy
You
while
ever
you
seen
locked up.
that meme with the big swole, super duper swole nigga, and it said, "Fellas, what would you do if this nigga slapped your girl ass?" Not a goddamn thing. What I'm gonna do,
Ain't that's right.
bro? You got a problem?
No,
Let's go, baby. You got a problem. We got to get the fuck up out of here.
if a dude look, it's just to keep it funky. Dude is all right. Remember Sunshine. Dude,
Yeah.
6'7", 300 pounds. Hey, that's your bitch. She my bitch now. What you supposed to do with that? Hey man, don't be calling my girl a bitch. Fuck you. We finna go this way. But you know what? She knows that I spoke up.
Yeah.
And let them know, hey,
Speak
nigga,
up.
I ain't with that shit.
You can speak up.
I ain't with that shit, bro.
Hey, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. You could have said all that from your seat, and everybody would have understood.
Well, but that's but see,
And look,
that's
the
romantic. Knowing
fallout,
that your ass can lose.
the fallout, yeah.
You ain't brave if you be talking shit to a nigga that you know you can
But
beat.
look. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When people are talking about defending her honor and everything, I made a post where I was like, all right, if it was about defending her honor, then he missed a real great opportunity to educate the entire world about alopecia. Because people don't understand. Listen, my sister has alopecia. My brother has alopecia. People don't understand that there's a difference between alopecia that just causes regular baldness, like male pattern baldness or just losing hair for whatever reason, and the other alopecia that's an actual disease where your cells are attacking your hair follicles and it just makes them fall out in random spots all over your head. You know, it's not life threatening, but when you're a 9-year-old kid growing up and you wake up and you got bald spots in your head and you don't know why, and the doctors can't tell you why, and dermatologists can't tell you why this 9-year-old girl is losing her hair.
Scary.
Yeah. So that's a teachable moment where you can say alopecia is not a laughing matter. It's nothing to poke fun at. Then the world would have understood. And Chris would have understood. And that's a way better check than walking up and slapping him. Because now he really looks like the asshole, and everybody's gonna say, damn, Chris, maybe you was fucked up for making that joke. And now he's got to say, I was fucked up for making that joke. Because we don't even know if he knew she had alopecia.
You don't know, but you know what? It's funny that me and you, like you said your version of what he could have did. I said almost the damn near the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, maybe say something to the dude backstage.
Yeah.
You educate on what it is publicly and be like, hey, nah, that joke wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's the end of it. But you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's funny how people who critically think, hey, this is how you could have went about it.
I this shit made me laugh at niggas that I knew. That
all them dumbass niggas from my high school.
Bruh, it's funny because you see a lot of these niggas always posting about how men should act. We shouldn't be emotional. A lot of y'all niggas is emotional niggas. And I've seen so many of them type of niggas come out saying, "I'll stand with Will. You should defend your wife's honor." He did Nigga, even Will said he acted emotionally.
Oh, no.
Right? It was an emotional reaction because you laughed first. You laughed and then you got that look and it's like, oh shit, I gotta do something. Let me go smack the shit out this nigga to show my toxic bitch that I love her.
Oh,
this nigga, the one of the most detrimental things you could say is you will do crazy things for love.
Yeah, so
Bruh, that's one of the most toxic statements ever.
It is.
People do crazy things for love.
Man, I'm a shooter nigga.
I just watched Death on the Nile.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do with the movie, but in the movie, the whole theme throughout the movie was people will do crazy things for love.
Man.
Basically, in that movie, murder a chick. In that movie, set your fiance up with a chick so you can murder the chick and inherit her fortune. So that y'all, but yeah, but that was the whole theme throughout the movie. That's the theme right now.
Yeah.
Doing crazy shit for love. Why would you want to be around a toxic bitch like that? That will send you on a mission that could potentially land you in jail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like
you could have went to jail that night.
At the end, yep, still. And like I said,
you could still go to jail.
Still,
it's assault.
And at the end of the day, man, it's just I just hope that folks just understand it. But yeah, man, but everybody we on the same page.
Yeah, everybody bigging up Chris Rock about how I don't like the way he handled it.
You don't like the way he handled it?
No, I don't. I mean, I think it was classy. I think it was too classy. Yeah. Not pressing charges.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like we really haven't heard much from him, so we don't know. But if he's not pressing charges, or you're not filing, you're not talking to lawyers, then Will's not gonna learn his lesson, and nobody's gonna learn the lesson
Yeah.
because right now, people are thinking it's okay to walk up on stage while a comedian is telling jokes and physically assault them.
And now you have to brace yourself because that sets the precedent. But they're like,
Mm-hmm.
he did a bad thing. He did a bad thing. And there's no way you can swing or get on your machismo shit to be like, yeah, nah,
Right.
that nigga did a bad thing.
I don't like
I'm
it, and I don't like. I better not see none of y'all at a comedy show. Sit in front row.
Man, go with that, man. Don't talk about my.
Hey,
Just sit in the back then, dummy.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
You feel like them,
Everybody
that's fine.
knows you sit in the front.
You get talked about.
You you might
I
you
got
might.
talked about. I got. It's funny though that we bring this up though, and I know we need to bring this to
I
close. I got talked about by Tony Rock. So man, I was sitting in there. I'm sitting in the audience, and the man was like, "Man, what do you do, big man?" I was like, "I'm a special ed teacher." Ooh, like you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't make fun of somebody who teach kids with disabilities.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right, nigga. And he was like, I'll leave you alone. So, but yeah, but that's funny though. But that happened
Yeah.
though. He was hilarious.
Yeah. Tony Rock is
I
hilarious.
was drunk as hell. Anyway. I'm like,
I
what?
think Tony Rock funnier than Chris Rock,
Yeah, at times, yeah.
but Chris Rock the bigger name.
Yep.
Nah, ain't no at times.
Man, I'm a fan of both. So
I'm a fan of both, but Tony Rock should be a bigger star than he is.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be able to tell him that because that's his brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's my opinion.
True.
All right,
Cool.
that's my opinion. Who gives a fuck what I think? Who gives a fuck what I think? One's funnier than the other. So fucking what?
Yeah.
That's how life is. That's how life goes.
All right.
But yeah, man, it was a bitch move, Will.
That's it.
It was a bitch move. We done.
Yes, sir.
We done. Give me your last thoughts.
Um, toxic bitches beware. Now, nah. Um, man, just we have to look at things from all sides and be able to empathize with people, man. Got to be able to empathize and 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 stop emasculating, embarrassing ourselves in these white people platforms, man. We just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it seems like we succumb to the stereotypes and we're doing exactly what they want us, what they what they think we should be doing. So I mean, nah, that's mostly it, man. Just abstain from the bullshit. Don't be with it. Crazy.
Word. Word. And to all you comedians up there who you know, y'all are anxious now because y'all feel like, you're gonna get on stage and somebody might try you because Will Smith made it okay for motherfuckers to think they can walk up on stage and hit on you because you told a joke. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get on stage with the confidence of 10 Jadakisses. And if any nigga walk up on stage because you told a joke about his girlfriend or his wife, I want you to make an example of that motherfucker.
Kick that nigga like the nigga from 300.
Don't even kick him. Don't let him hit you.
Number one.
Number one. But because he tried, jokes on him for the rest of the night. I'm serious, dog. It would have been jokes about how rich I'm gonna be. It would have been jokes about how broke they gonna be. Oh, nigga, you went from 500 million to $5 air. I'm telling you, Chris Rock could do it. He's that type of comedian. He could do it. DL Hughley could do it.
Destroy.
DL Hughley would have destroyed Will and Jada that night. They'd be like, DL, you can't go back up. Are you gonna tell more Will and I'm telling Will and Jada jokes for the rest of the night. Might not say shit about her being bald, but I'm gonna say shit about Tupac name gonna be said about 30 fucking times for the rest of the night. And that's what it is. Keep your hands off fucking people, man.
That's it.
Learn how to handle disputes better. Control your goddamn emotions. I'm not saying men don't get emotional, but men are more logical. Men know how to think before they react. Men know how to, if I do that, this might happen. So maybe let's not do that. You know how many jokes niggas have about, being in the car with their wife, ordering takeout, and then the takeout the fast food restaurant get the order wrong, and wife wants to go in and blow the whole restaurant up, but men are the cool headed ones that say, "Nah, baby, we don't need to do all that." Or I've heard when men just be it wasn't nothing I could do. She went in there and set the shit on fire.
Come on.
Hey, we supposed to be the level headed ones. We supposed to be the ones that don't react out of anger and emotion. Not saying that we don't. Yeah, not saying that we don't react like that sometimes. But I'm saying we're supposed to be able to control ourselves. And okay, if you want to say maybe Will does for the most part, he probably does. But that night he should have. Should have. That's the one night where you can't make that mistake. Because that big ass mistake you made might cost you a lot more than a little mistake you may have made previously. Live in love like it's your last.
Yes, sir.
Live in love like it's all you have. This has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
You took a picture, nigga? Yeah. We out.